Hey guys, I hope you're well and have had a super week. I have been trying loads and loads of new beauty products this week, and I've kind of got a new everyday beauty routine thanks to a few things which I've been trying out and loving. A few things in here are things I've been using since last month, things which you might have seen in my April favourites video, but there's a few new things in here, so I thought now would be a good time to share my updated everyday makeup routine. I say updated, I've never done an everyday makeup routine before, but it's updated for me. A few things before I start. Obviously the next thing you're going to see is me without makeup on, so my first time getting makeup free in front of the camera. Prepare yourself for that, hopefully it's not too scary. And also, my neighbour, his fire alarm keeps going off, so if you can hear some like weird beeping in the background, then that's probably what it is. Okay, so without further ado, here is my everyday makeup routine. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is tie my hair back. There is nothing worse than getting hair in your face. And then I'm applying the Delilah Underwear Primer. This is something that I've been trying out recently. It's a really pretty bottle. It's got a rose gold lid. Just smoothing it all over my face, blending it in, not rubbing it too much, taking it down my neck and everything. And then next up is a foundation. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Silk Creme Oil-Free Photo Edition Foundation, longest name ever, and I'm just putting a few bits on my cheeks and on my forehead and on my chin, just a few splodges, and then using the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush to blend it in. You can use this one with your fingers as well, but I just think a face brush gives more of a flawless, almost airbrush effect, so I definitely prefer using a brush to blend in my foundation. Giving it a good old buff under the eyes, over the chin, just making sure it's all blended in, no lines anywhere. Taking it up over my eyebrows, not that there's much there anyway. And then I'm going to grab the By Terry Terribly Densilis, I think that's how you pronounce it, concealer. And it's apparently anti-wrinkle and good for dark circles, and I definitely need all of that because my dark circles are crazy. And this stuff is pretty powerful, doesn't completely hide them, but it does a pretty good job. I make these like V's under my eyes because I find that it gives more of like a flawless finish than if I was just to cover up the eye bags, and it smooths it more into my face. So I pat it in with my fingers, and then I go back with the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Face Brush to really blend it in and make sure it's kind of seamlessly blending into my foundation. Just giving my eyebrows a bit of a tweak. They are looking a little bit cray-cray, so I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow brush just to comb them, and then I'm going in with the bronzer. So I'm using Bobbi Brown's bronzing powder in the shade medium. Now, I always tend to go on my cheekbones first because it kind of creates a bit of contouring, but as it's everyday makeup, you don't want to be going too contour crazy. So I use the big Bobbi Brown bronzing brush to mainly just kind of smooth it everywhere, bring a bit of life into my face because it is so pale otherwise. I really just put it everywhere that the sun would hit my face, so mainly on the forehead. I bring it down my cheeks, down my nose, and then I tend to go back over the cheekbones just to give it a little bit more of a kind of contoured finish. Sometimes I do this before the bronzer, but I think I forgot this time, so I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked Loose Finish Powder, I think it's called, and the Zoeva powder brush, just to set everything down, especially in the under eye area. And then eyeshadow wise, I'm using my new Too Faced Naturalized palette, and I'm going to be using the shade Nudie, which is the bottom left one, all over the lid, and then Push Up for a little bit of crease action, and Push Up's got a little bit of shimmer in it, so it's a really pretty shade. Oh, looky how happy I am! I'm using the Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease number 231 to just go over the crease as well, and I'm using the shade Cashmere Bunny to do this. It just gives a little bit more definition to the eyes, makes them pop a little bit. And then the Pixie Pixie brow palette, and I use the second to lightest shade just to fill in my brows. I think using a shadow on the brows is probably one of the more natural looks for me. Sometimes I use a pencil, but today I was just feeling a brow colour. And the Pixie, they've got loads of different shades. I'm definitely not going to use all the darker shades, so someone is going to get a nice little donation from me when I've finished using up all the lighter shades. Going in with the other brow. And then I'm going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow to just kind of pull them all together, give them a bit more of a better shape, and also it's got a bit of colour in there as well, so it really just brings the whole look to a finish. And then I'm using my Tweezerman lovely pretty rose gold eyelash curlers to give my lashes a bit of curl before I go in with the mascara. And I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara on my lashes. I really love this mascara. I love the packaging, I love how it separates my lashes. It builds them up but still in quite a natural way. Who likes my mascara face? And then one of the last steps is the Benefit Posy Balm. It's just a really nice natural colour. It's not as high maintenance as a lipstick, but it stops me from having foundation lips. And that's it, that's the final look, easy as that. That took me, well, it took me a little bit longer than 5 minutes, but yeah, that's it. Hair down and we're done. So that's it guys, that is my everyday kind of minimal makeup routine. I tend to switch around the actual products, as in the brands. For example, I might use a different under eye cream or I might use a different lip balm, but that's pretty much the routine that I go through every morning. The foundation, although I've been tending to switch up to something a little bit lighter now that it's getting into summer. And I'll always kind of give it a spray with some kind of mist at the end of it just to make it a little bit more dewy. And I also have a spray on my desk at work and just always have a little one in my handbag just to refresh every now and then. But anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe. I think it's up here in this general direction. Thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed so far. I didn't even think anybody would watch my videos, and I know I'm like far from being a big YouTuber or anything, but I'm just really thankful that people are actually watching and I'm not just sitting here talking to myself, because would be sad. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye bye! I just filmed a whole intro bit and then realised that I look like Brian McFadden from Westlife with how my hair is like